Hiphoptictacticians of the world.
Yo.
And we're back.
And we're back for another season on Trent Radio, CFFF 92.7 FM in Peterborough and around the rest of the world at trentradio.ca.
Yo.
Yeah.
We're changing things a little bit. Now's the part where we tell you to check out the podcast, and maybe, just maybe, if this recording goes the way we want it to tonight, you can also check us out on YouTube.
Yes, we got video. Yo.
Yep.
But if not, enjoy us the way that you always have.
Yes, we might not have video. Hopefully we have video.
We've got a very special
We'll see.
guest tonight. His name is Dre Specz. He's been on the show before.
Yo. What's cracking?
Oh, you know, spent the summer doing some shows.
Yeah, you're fucking right.
We're working on a
busy as shit.
mixtape.
Mixtape's done.
I heard you got single coming out every week for a while.
Yeah. Yeah, you fucking right.
Whew.
Busy guy
It's
over
busy.
here.
Yo, honestly, just trying to build the wave, you know what I'm saying? Not even build the wave, keep the wave going and shit, you know what I'm saying? And fucking make a splash in people's faces if they happen to walk past it, you know what I'm saying? Walk past the wave and get splashed. You know what I'm
Walk
saying?
past the wave, you might get splashed.
That's just real shit. It's just, somebody, you know what I'm saying? Real shit.
Absolutely. So, we were talking before we got on the air here about some shows that we have been to this summer.
Yeah.
And we've taken, I guess it's been about a month since the last season ended. So we have not reviewed the Raekwon show yet on this platform. So we were talking about how maybe it wasn't all that we had expected it would be.
So, yo,
What do you mean?
I mean, I walked in and I saw two cats perform. Shout out to the people that performed and shit. They did their thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna
Mhm.
say nothing on that. Big up to the local cats and shit. But like, yo, I feel like Ray did his thing. You already know when Ray touches the stage, it's a fucking, his energy's on point and he represents and shit. But like, I feel like he should have performed more solo joints, though, more of his solo records, you know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. I feel like he should have performed more of his solo joints rather than
Okay.
full-fledged Wu-Tang joints and shit, or at least his verses in a 1 and 2. But I understand it. I get it. I'm not dissing. I just, as a
Yeah.
fan, I would have liked to see that shit. you know what
I
I'm
felt the same way. Like I didn't stay for the whole Raekwon set.
saying? Word.
So for me, the highlight of the evening was the highest energy of the evening. And in my opinion, you missed that part. Maloney's set from
Yeah.
start to finish was where it was at.
I did miss that part still.
So he had Dustin hyping for him the whole time. Dustin Wareham, 80s favorites baby.
Yo, big up Dustin, though. That's the homie. Big up
Yeah.
Dustin. I
Yeah.
respect him. Big up Maloney, too, still. Big up Maloney, said way.
He brought out B1.
B1. With my
Yeah.
dog.
And then what was really the highest point of energy in the building that whole night, as far as I'm concerned, was when he let Danio do 2 songs on his set.
That's so
Respect
awesome.
Daniel, too. That's crazy.
So he did Dear Hip Hop, which I think was the kind of pinnacle for the evening, and then Vigilante.
Word.
Nice.
Word up. I don't know, yo. I walked in when this guy I know, T Grams used performing and shit.
Mhm.
And then I was in the cut in the background and shit, just watching. And then after that, who was it on? What was the guy's name that was after him?
Live Chaos.
Live Chaos. I mix him up with somebody else, this other guy all the time. Yo, he was dope though. I like his production. His beat selection is dope. And his flow and shit on the shit was dope. I liked his shit. You know what I'm saying? The shit was dope. And fucking, but going into that, that's all I saw. I saw
Mhm.
the guy I know and Live Chaos. They did their thing still. Everybody did their thing, you know what I'm saying? But that was the local shit. But like Ray,
Right.
Ray did his thing too, but I feel like he should have delved in more into his solo catalog rather than the
Well, I don't
catalog,
want to
you know?
hear Raekwon hyping a Method Man verse unless Method Man's on stage with him.
Unless it's a specific song they have together though.
Yeah, but like
Meth versus Ray,
Like-
Ray or Meth Tecal
Meth versus Chef or something.
that
Yeah,
shit,
I can see that. But
Well-
like Cash rules everything around me, like Triumph, like it
Yeah,
doesn't need to be done, you know? Like
Word up.
do the Raekwon verse, move on to the next. I would rather have seen like a 45-minute Raekwon set that was all Raekwon instead of like hyping the other Wu-Tang verses while they just play with full vocals in the background.
Yo, facts though. Ray still did his thing though. Know what I'm saying? He still did his thing. I still enjoyed the show. Know what I'm saying? I'm glad I saw it. It was dope. I just would have liked to see more of his solo records. That's just all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, oh definitely, yeah.
But I like the show.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna say like it was trash. Throw tomatoes. Nah.
No, not throw tomatoes, but
Yeah.
recognize whose energy on stage was worth my time leaving the house that night.
Fair enough. I hear that.
Yeah.
I hear that.
Because that wasn't a cheap show either.
So I
Shows are
heard.
getting really expensive. But
I
maybe
think-
that's
I
another.
think that one was around
topic.
$100. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I think I would have been a little disappointed too.
You know, so between the hotel and the tickets, and it's almost like, you know, $500-$700 night probably, depending on what you do for dinner and stuff.
Yeah, for a club show, $100 for a ticket to a club show is nuts.
No doubt. If you budget it in.
They might have been 80 or something. Like,
Even that's nuts.
Round
you
up.
know what I mean?
Well,
Like it
it's
wasn't.
getting to the point
Round
where
up
it's
on
like,
the
But
round
but
up.
my point is
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know, I expect to see that maybe if I'm paying 20 or $25 to get into a local show and hear vocals in the background. But when I'm paying that type of money, I don't want to hear the same shit I can play in my living room and do the hype lines myself while I'm practicing DJing.
But
That's just me as a consumer.
I hear that.
I was like, wow, maybe we should have like held out 2 weeks and gone to the Locks instead.
Fuck.
Or like maybe like not saying that it wasn't worth going and that it was a bad time, but like just like when you add up the hotel, dinner, parking, gas, babysitters, it's a pretty big ordeal to like have someone hype other people's verses for their main performance.
yeah, I see your point.
Yeah, I get you.
I
too,
do.
so I hear that. It's crazy though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What do
So
you
like
think? What do you think?
Like
What
you
do you
guys
think?
said.
We've talked about like performance tracks, like vocals in the performance.
no
tracks.
end.
We've had no end on this show, and like I mean, as an artist, I think. I mean, I don't know. Whenever I do a show, I try to make a point to bring it up. You know what I mean? I'm up there with just my instrumentals, and
your DJ.
of course, and the DJ. But
I'm just fucking with you, man.
it's never really been like, I don't know. It's never really even been like a cross in my mind to be like, yeah, I'm gonna rap over my song that I already recorded. That's not really a performance. So yeah, I just rap over the instrumental, and that's how I think it should be.
Yo, I feel like if we're delving into the rapping over like the audio stuff, the only way it's accepted is if your mains are dumbed down to the point where nobody can hear it other than you. If you know what I'm saying? Like if your mains are dumbed down and your libs are there, but like if your whole shit's fucking blaring out and you're rapping,
But
over your
also,
song, I
like,
feel
back
that's
to
fuckery.
what we talked about even before we got
Crazy.
here in the car. We had someone with us who was asking, like, quite honestly, like, what's the point of a sound check? And if that makes it really messy for the sound guy when some artists have no vocals, some artists have full vocals, and some artists have,
Oh yeah.
and they don't come for sound check.
Oh, dude. Yeah. And I find it's usually the ones that are like full blown out like recorded songs that don't show up for sound check, which I kind of guess makes sense. But
Yo, bro, I used to be the guy that would think about the shit, or people would be like, yo, you want to go to sound check? Yeah, sound check's at whatever. Yo, fuck sound check. I know how I sound on stage. But then I get on stage and then it sounds good, but not the best
Not
that
the
it
best
could.
that it could,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And then I'd be one of those guys that are pissed off on the, yo, the sound man could have did better.
Yeah,
Mother-
he could have did better if he knew the frequencies
Right?
of your voice 6 hours ago and program them.
Motherfucker, could have been better if you went to sound check, motherfucker. No shit.
Doesn't
If you
always
checked
matter.
your sound could have been good.
There are some times where it doesn't always matter because like if they got 2 wired mics set up for the opener, all the local openers to share, and like you sound check, whatever, and then like 4 more people have to sound check after you. Like, how often is the sound person actually setting up different channels for every single artist? I would say
not
pretty
not
rarely.
often, but you
I
know
would say
what? I
pretty
might make a
rarely.
mental note. I might say, okay, hang on. Or even write it down as a physical note on a piece of paper or on my phone. Okay, the first performer, Mike Guts, I got to have his level way down because he projects really strong.
Yeah.
And then I have a mumble guy coming up next. I got to jack the gain on him a bit.
Okay.
And that's the whole point of a cue sheet.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That makes sense.
And a sound check.
Facts. You literally took what I was about to say out of my brain, bro. But it's a thing where it's just like, yo, sound check serves purpose for that reason. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like me as the knuckleheaded artist I was when I was younger on the come up. Like I said earlier, if it would have been a sound check thing, they'd be like, yo, sound check. And they'd be like, no, fuck that. Had I been like, nah, sound check is needed, we should do sound check, there'd be a lot less issues at a lot less shows, bro.
Oh, yeah. I mean, because then the sound guy has the ability to
Understand the shit.
well, he's seen the song before. He knows the loud parts, knows the quiet parts. It helps with the lighting guy. It's called sound check, but it helps with
Everything.
non-programmed lighting cues too, because 9 times out of 10, also the guys that don't come for sound check at some point will tell the lighting guy to cut off all the lights so people can hold up their cell phones. Oh, that he's gone for a piss break. Might have been nice if he knew that that's the part of the night that this is coming up at.
Yeah. For sure. Yo, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm super like on point with sound check, because I'm still not there. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
of
saying?
course, yeah.
I'd be like, if I can make it, I'm going to try to make it. But if I can't make it, cool. If I can't go, and I can still make it work for my shit.
Oh yeah,
But
you know how to speak into a microphone.
yeah, right. Like I know how to do my shit. But
You don't have a ton of vocals in your track that you're battling with.
Yeah.
That
Man.
that adds complication because people are like, turn my mic up, and it's like, I can't tell if your mic's up or if it's what's playing through the track.
yo, this being said, you see what my homies just said just now? This means that artists need to pay attention to what we just said here and fucking mute your motherfucking mains, buddy. You know what I'm saying? Mute your mains
It makes it easier for everybody.
and yourself.
Well, unless you don't know the words to your song.
Or if you don't want people to like you on stage, if you want people to just leave.
Yeah.
If you want to be
yeah.
the smoke break guy, you want people to hear what you're saying and
No one wants that.
you listen. They want you to they want to hear what you're saying, but not hear what you're saying.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Don't be the smoke break rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Every show needs a smoke break rapper so that when they say, okay, everybody, we're going to have a smoke break, the DJ is going to play, people actually stay for the DJ who's put more practice in than the smoke break rapper.
Okay, I can't. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I've never been to a show that I wouldn't consider to be like a local rap show, where someone got up on stage and was like, "All right, smoke break."
It happens all the time.
Really?
You've never been to a Billy Marks show?
Oh no, that's what I mean though. That's a local rap show.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. And quite often, what I'm talking about is the smoke break rapper can take the place of the smoke break DJ
okay,
by being
yeah.
shitty
Yeah.
and me being better because I practice harder.
I mean, yo, the best way to not be a smoke break, literally, is to not rap over your vocals, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Boy.
Know your shit. Talk to the audience. Engage with them, motherfucker.
Yeah, there's a lot to it.
Fully
That's
engage.
the biggest part right there. Engage.
Fully engage with the audience. Yo, if you can't read the room, you need to do
Yeah.
dive bar shows until you can read the room still. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like reading the room is the key to your whole motherfucking performing thing.
And
If I can,
yeah.
sorry to cut you guys. Go
And
ahead.
you can't read the room. Maybe just socialize until you can, and then try and do a rap
Facts.
show. Yeah, but
Facts.
And like, if there's stuff within your set that you notice that brings out more energy, like do that too. And the stuff that you notice doesn't, like, this is the thing. There's tracks that are meant for cleaning the house on a Sunday. Tracks for meant playing in the car, and those are my favorite tracks. When I'm by myself, I'm not listening to club bangers.
yeah,
Facts.
But
Facts.
in that setting, like, you can't always play the ones that are just like a nice vibe all the time. You can do like a verse maybe, but if you do 3 minutes of that, you're
Yo,
gonna
bro.
lose.
yeah.
Even like when we review songs on the Connect the Dot podcast, like, I'm not dissing nobody, but like certain songs that they be getting submitted, like, if you're submitting something for review, it should be bar heavy, because you want people to be like, oh fuck, this guy motherfucker could rap.
Especially
I don't want to,
especially knowing the audience, right? Like,
Facts.
your podcast is bar heavy MCs that are doing all the judging.
facts though. But yo, it's a thing where, yo, bro, it's like, I don't want to hear nobody talking about how much he loves this girl on a song review.
Yeah,
I want to hear some motherfucking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what? You get what I'm saying? Like, I want to hear some shit.
you're gonna like the shit that I'll show you after this.
Dope.
You're gonna like this shit.
I want to hear some shit.
Yeah, you're gonna like this shit.
Like, what? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. So to my point, and I've told you this before, but I'm gonna give you a compliment on the air. The portion of your set where you stop things, you talk to the audience for a minute, and then you do your acapella part with the Jack Me Nimble brings
Yeah.
so much great energy out of an audience every single time.
Really?
I love standing on stage while you're doing that, and the energy that comes back towards us on the stage is incredible. And that's one of my favorite parts of your set, despite me doing absolutely zero for that portion.
Yo, I respect that, bro.
Because the energy that
Respect.
comes back
Yeah,
from
yeah.
the audience, that it's one of the best parts.
Vinci. Yo, shout out Vinci again, yo, before we drift off of the shit. But yo, you see, Vinci played my fucking sets a lot too, you know what I'm saying? So, yo, I think you and Vinci probably played my sets more than any motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
So it's like, Vinci knows the stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know the stuff. The difference, you see, Vinci will play some shit when I be performing, and he'll play some shit from all a decade ago that I forgot that he had.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck my whole fucking shit up. You know what I'm saying? It literally fucks me up. I'll be like, oh, this what we're doing? All right, remember it quick. You got 5 seconds. You saying, bruh?
Chilling, you know.
Word up.
I should have said this right off the top of the show, but I'm just thinking about it now. We have two new international listeners. So I want to shout out both Brianna and Chris, who are listening from Rhode Island.
Nice,
Yo.
They told us this week that they've heard a few episodes from the podcast, and it was, I don't know if they've listened to it yet, but they said that Chris Webby was one of their favorites.
Let's go, dude.
So I said, definitely listen to Zach's tour recap episode.
Hell yeah, dude. That's what's up. Yeah, yeah. Hell yeah.
So yeah, shout out to
Whole
them.
tour.
Shout out Brianna and Chris. Thanks for listening. Maybe watching if the video works out tonight.
That's awesome. Do you know them, like, outside of the show?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Well, I don't actually. Isabel does.
Okay, cool.
But they like hip hop, and she's like, "Oh, you should listen to Jason sing." And oh my god, this is awesome!
Awesome.
That's what's
Okay,
up, though.
I like that. I like
Big up
that.
to
They
them
like
same
Chris
way, though.
Webby.
Big
Yeah.
up to them same way.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
actually going to be doing some work with an MC from Bosnia. So maybe we'll play some music from him when she does that work.
Word up.
But yeah, Dre and I touched earlier on a mixtape that we had worked on that is
Come on.
finished.
Camacho Goes Crate Digging Volume 1, presented by Dre Specz and DJ Tic-Tactics and shit. Yo,
Yes,
son,
sir.
it's motherfucking crazy. Yo,
18 and a half minutes of glory.
Hell yeah.
hip hop motherfucking
touch the bang the motherfucking gavel, glory. That's a motherfucking yeah, that shit. All that shit. Drop the bomb. Tic tac tic. Drop the
New
bomb.
Dre
Drop the
Specz.
bomb. Drop the bomb. Boom. Real
Bomb
shit.
drop.
Bomb drop. But yo, listen, like all jokes aside, shit's dope. You know what I'm saying? It was fun to work on. It's actually, yo, I'm pretty sure you had equally amount as fun as I did on this motherfucking shit. It was fun as shit. Volume 2 is on the way. Just saying, we're not done. You know what I'm saying? This
I had fun working on it, but I'll be honest with you, man. I had more fun chilling out, talking to it, prepping for it, and like the lead up to artistic,
yeah.
build the mood for it. Friggin'
Facts.
like it had to. It took longer than we had planned it to.
True.
But I think it came together fairly organically and
100%.
inspired, and not like, oh, we're just doing this because we have to.
It was genuine as fuck, bro.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It came out in this time.
And I mean, let's face it.
It's not even out yet, but it's done. And honestly, the heads will like it.
The heads will like it.
Yeah.
They have to, because of the reason we did it.
Facts.
It was
Hip
out of
Hop
love
50.
because hip 51.
51, we're late. We showed up late to the party.
No, but like when you do something that's mostly industry beats that there's absolutely no chance of really making any money off of directly, it has to be for love.
Facts.
And
big facts.
You know, that's what's so nice about it, is that neither of us will make money off of this. We did it purely because we loved doing it.
Exactly. Fucking exactly. That's actually facts. And fucking loved it so much, had so much fun doing it. We're gonna keep motherfucking
Volume 2
We keep fucking crate digging this
through 400.
shit. Yeah, facts. Until we decide it's done, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? That shit, all jokes aside, that shit was fun as fuck to do. I love that shit too. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Even the finished project. Listen,
I've never done a full mixtape for somebody other than myself and Tim Carpenter. Tim, who we always talk about on the show, is coming to Canada for Thanksgiving, so I've blocked like a week, and hopefully he can come on our show that week, because he was my first co-host on the show.
That's what's up.
Lives in England now. Anyway,
Word up.
yeah, him and I made like full-length mixtapes in high school, and then since then I've done like cuts on individual tracks for MCs, but I've not done like a full mixtape with anybody since high school. So, you know, thank you for bringing me into that.
You know, for sure.
Yeah, it was a bit of a different process than I'm used to. I usually have one track and I sit with it for like a week, and I find the punchlines that I want to cut and maybe a couple other sound effects, and then I send it back, and I send it back with way more than they're going to use, but I tell them like, cut back, like I'm sending you shit so that you have it. And then I hear it, and sometimes it sounds like what I did, sometimes it doesn't. Whereas this time, like, we picked the order of the tracks.
Yeah, for sure.
There's so much scratching on it, so many sound effects, like it
fit though. That was the exact vibe that was wanted for the shit.
And it was like a really, really good experience doing something with that many tracks. So looking forward to the next one.
Yeah, definitely. And yo, bro, like, you know, the thing I liked about it, I'm not saying the most, but it's up there. The fact there's no features on it. It's
just an MC and a DJ.
Facts, MC and a DJ,
you know? Just MC and a DJ.
That is cool, yeah.
Facts,
bomb drop.
Facts,
I like that.
Drop the bomb. You know what I'm saying?
Now,
Yo, it's going to be out very soon.
I have a question.
What's up?
Did you make all these beats from scratch, like with Dre Specz in the room, or was there like some beats you had in the vault you kind of mixed in? Like
I made none of these beats.
None of them. They're all industry beats and shit. It's mixed.
So I did all the scratches, obviously, and
Gotcha.
I think we recorded a couple of them here. Swan did most of them, I think.
Swan did the mixing on a few of them. The ones that we used, that he mixed, Swan did the mixing. But the ones that we didn't record here were recorded at what's it called? Fucking studio in Scarborough. What's the fucking name, bro?
That one in Scarborough.
The one in Scarborough, the motherfucking B3, yo. Shout out B3, yo. You know
Shout out B3.
B3, big up.
Real quick, have you ever heard of No Brand Studios in Toronto?
Nah, where at?
That's where I go now. Yeah, they were on Queen West, but now they moved over to Polson.
Word up,
like the Polson Pier. Yeah, they're They're a really dope concept. Basically, it's like a plug and play. There's no engineer like included in. Like when you book, it's just you just go in there and it's just you. And you bring your own laptop, you hook up to their equipment, and you record yourself, and it's super cheap. And yeah,
Word, eh?
yeah,
Actually, never heard of that.
it's super dope. That's where I go now with my guy.
How does it
Brew.
get mixed?
You got to do that yourself.
Oh, word.
Or like you hire an engineer and like send your files over, like however you want to do it. But there's no like you are your own engineer.
Shout
if
out
you're going
Swan.
there. Or
Big up Swan though. Swan's the guy.
yeah, you could just send it over to Swan, or like you could have Swan come with you, or you can actually pay them to have an engineer like meet you there, but like you have to pay extra for that. The studio is only $25 an hour. I've been like, you know what I mean? They got some nice stuff. They got a TLM 103. They got all the good equipment. So, definitely should check it out if you're in the area.
That's what's up. Hey yo, this guy said shout out Swan. You see, Swan has that motherfucking boom bap song, eh? If you motherfucking MCs want that boom bap shit, holler at this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
You might have to.
But don't tell him I told you so. Don't know. You.
So I had an idea that we could possibly try for tonight's mix. You know how I do a mix every week. You're still there, Nat? I think you might like this. Dre Specz has actually come over here a few times and DJ'd on the equipment here.
Shit. Fuck. Yeah, I did, didn't I?
So I was thinking for whatever the balance of the show is tonight, he could be Mr. Song Selector.
Oh shit. Well, how's this for being put on the spot?
Well, you don't have to say them now, but we'll get Zach your stuff and
Yeah.
you're Mr. Sound Selector.
All right. That's how y'all feel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to hear the Sanchez, the
Yeah, the reggae. It has to be reggae still.
yes, man.
Reggae still. Yeah. Let's get it. I'm done.
All right,
Alrighty.
what are you saying, Nat?
Yeah, you still there now? Yeah, we can't hear you. The tables have
Yeah,
okay. you're-
I've been listening to you guys, but my voice wasn't carrying over the bruteness of you three, so I allowed you three to geek out together.
Oh, we're so brute. Ah.
Mhm.
Hey, Nat, what's up, man? How you doing?
Now you want to talk all sweet, right?
Yo, listen, I'm not gonna talk like that to these guys. The fuck?
Yeah, that would be weird. Don't do that
Right.
to them. I'm all right, man. I'm all right. I actually did get to check out your next project, and I'm very, very happy with it. Very.
I
I
appreciate
can't
that.
wait for it to be released.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. It's gonna be out very soon. Very, very, very soon.
Can't
We're just-
wait. Can't wait.
We're just putting together the artwork.
Yeah,
Artwork needs to be done and then it's ready.
I run so much stuff by Nat.
Word.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
She's the co-signer for many things.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
Makes
Yeah.
sense. Makes sense.
she'll tell me if it sucks.
So that
I will.
means if you weren't happy with it on live broadcast, you'd be like, "Yo, Specz, that was shit."
More than likely, or you'd see a really bad screw face.
Yeah, she's worse than me at hiding if she doesn't like something.
I respect you, yo. I respect you. Respect you.
Oh yeah, but no, you surprised me with some of those tracks. I was like, shit, for real? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I had it played for the whole 18 minutes, and I was, yeah, very happy.
I'm gonna shoot a
Can't wait.
video for a few of those joints. I'm gonna surprise people, but like the one who knows what the first one's gonna be. I know you know what the fucking first one's gonna be, but
Yep.
a few of them motherfuckers are gonna get a video. Maybe two of them. One of them for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Videos are sick,
Curious to
man.
know which one that is.
As that whole element draws people in, forces people to pay attention on social media and shit.
Real shit. That's fact.
Social media. That's a whole other friggin' story. But anyway.
Social motherfucking media.
Yeah, so I would send tracks to Nat and be like, "What do you think about this order?"
So, you guys like the order of the tape then? The order.
Yeah.
I think when I gave my order,
Yeah.
it was very close to the final cut. I was
Were
like,
they?
oh,
Huh.
yeah.
What were some of these industry beats that you rocked out on? I'm curious.
All right. Fucking Daz Effects, real hip hop.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fucking Wu-Tang Older Gods.
Okay.
After the laughter.
After Wu-Tang After Laughter. Yeah. That's
Mhm.
what else?
Good
Fucking
beats.
Still not, or not
Big
still
Pun-
not a player. The
Big Pun.
original
Yeah,
one.
Big Pun, not a player.
Yeah.
That one
Fucking-
made me lose my mind, by the way.
That one was fun as fuck to write. I love writing that one. I loved it. Bro, certain time, there were certain seconds I'd be writing the shit and I'd be laughing. I'd be like, haha, this fuck funny. You know
Oh
what I'm saying?
yeah. My favorite line from the whole. Okay, so there's two that are
Yeah.
like close tie.
Yeah.
I'm yelling "fuck you" in Braille,
Yeah.
An older gods. You know what I'm saying?
and
Yeah.
the other line is "musty flaps."
That's on
God,
that
I
motherfucking
died.
Savio.
Savio Vega.
yeah.
On
God
that
have
shit.
mercy.
The way I love that Savio Vega record, I don't even want to talk about how badly I want to shoot a video for it. I really like that record shit. You gotta be there.
Oh
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? You at least if we're not, it's not a DJ element. At least smoke a blunt with me in the video. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta
Do it.
motherfucker.
Do it.
I love that song, bro.
Come Again is on there, which is like
That's a Saigon beat. Saigon, yeah, Saigon. Sorry, my fault.
it's okay. It's okay.
I think it was Saigon and Just Blaze. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I know they were working together that time, but like I always liked that. beat.
That one's so fun to do live as well.
What the fuck? I love that shit.
Yeah.
Performing is dope. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of which, where are you going to release it? What platform?
I was thinking Bandcamp, but I'm gonna see. I think through DistroKid you can still release mixtapes. It's just the royalties are probably not gonna come in. You know what I'm saying? It's probably gonna be. A different...
I'm not worried about royalties.
I don't
so
give a
much.
shit about that either. What the fuck is a mixtape?
I know that I
Just
have to
listen to
make
my
at
shit.
least one cassette because I was on Inside Knowledge podcast last weekend,
Word up.
and I promised Jenny that I would make a cassette. She's like, I need a physical of that. I'm like, okay, it might be one of one, but I'll make you a cassette.
Even a CD or some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Something.
It's
Yeah.
like that. I want it vinyl. That's what I want.
Vinyl.
Well, that sounds very expensive for a
It-
project
it
that doesn't
does.
make any money.
You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Stay tuned for albums, though.
I can give you a
Straight.
cassette.
Yeah.
Hey, you laugh. Do you know how much a pack of cassettes cost now?
Oh, good God.
A pack of 5 60-minute blank cassettes is around $120.
If you tell me 100,
Five of them?
not to say that.
Yeah, because they're not being like manufactured the way they used to. There's probably like one factory in the world making cassette tapes now.
Holy fuck. That's
Wow.
crazy.
So yeah, I went on Amazon because I was like, oh, we should do a run of cassettes. I was like, maybe I can find something in the garage that I can erase over.
Webby does cassettes, so I'm curious how he gets them because they're pretty
That's
cheap
still
too.
crazy, though.
Well, I mean, you can go through a distributor, but like if you're gonna buy blank tapes now, like you can't just go to Walmart like you used to.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Like I used to when I was in high school making the mixtapes with Tim, as we discussed earlier. I would go to the Cookstown Outlet Mall to the Phillips store, and you could buy a pack of 10 blank tapes, 60 minutes for $5. So I'd usually bring about $200 of money that I had made from reffing hockey, and I'd fill my parents' the back of their GMC van with $200 worth of blank cassette tapes at 50 cents a piece, so 400 blank cassettes. And Tim and I would put stuff on them and sell them at lunch.
That's
Why not?
pretty cool. That is pretty cool. When I was in high school, I made mixtapes and just burned them on CDs and gave them out. And that was my shit. I got to a point where I had 3 different ones, so I had like people would ask for one. I'd be like, which one? You know.
Yo, I remember being in high school, bro, and I motherfucking gave a motherfucker like $5, and I gave him a list of songs that I wanted on a CD.
Yeah.
Them time Napster and all
That was me.
motherfucker-
That was me. Except I wasn't
Word.
doing it off Napster. I was doing it off of CDs that I had bought from like BMG and Columbia House and stuff.
Okay. Yeah. You
And
put it on your computer and
yeah,
shit.
basically like I had one every month that was like the songs that I put on a mixtape, and that was $5 if you wanted just the generic one because I could make like 6-7 copies of that every night. And then just sell them before lunch the next day at school and never have to bring lunch money. And if you wanted like your own custom tape, like you give me the lists, I would do those for $10.
That's cool.
Facts. I made a list of this shit, and when I seen the way that every song that I motherfucking wanted on the shit was on the motherfucking CD, like why the fuck am I going to HMV for? When these motherfuckers will do this, if I want the shit, or if they're, I'll just get the fucking album list. Make my homie go motherfucking stream and download it for me, and I'll give me this for $5. You know what I'm saying?
And then the
It's a
industry
vibe,
took
bro.
a turn.
Yeah. They lashed out against that. Yo, listen, we can't do that anymore. Whoever's listening right now, that can't happen anymore. So I just want to let y'all know, don't follow my bullshit advice. Up and coming artists, do not follow me. It will not work.
Follow him on Instagram though.
On Instagram and TikTok
Yeah.
and Facebook and all that. Don't follow my bullshit though.
That's so funny.
They be
Oh,
like,
there's a song called "Bullshit" on our tape too.
bullshit.
There is.
I don't want to listen to this bullshit.
Say bullshit again. I double dog dare you.
Yep.
Yep. That shit was actually dope. To be honest, even that was one of my favorite ones to write on this shit, because I remember when I wrote bullshit, I was actually mad about some bullshit.
Mm.
I was actually mad about some bullshit. I don't remember what bullshit I was mad at, but I remember being mad at some bullshit. Hence why I said bullshit. I don't want to listen to this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I was pissed. I don't remember what I was pissed at, but I was pissed, bro.
Every right.
Yo, I feel like every MC should do a mixtape here and there.
Oh, for sure.
Because, yo, listen, there's no rules to a fucking mixtape, bro. You can rap the fuck about what fuck you want to rap about, and nobody can tell you not to do it because it doesn't make money.
And
You know your mixtape is not making money, buddy. You know what I'm
you
saying?
just do whatever
It's
you
to
want.
Spread a buzz, build a hype, and do your thing. You know it's not making any bread.
Build a craft, yeah.
Facts,
I
bro.
want to sample the Beatles.
Right? They can't come after you. It's a mixtape.
I want to sample the Beatles.
So you should listen to.
Facts, though.
There's an album
What's
called
actually-
the Gray Album by Danger Mouse, which
Yeah.
is he took the acapellas from Jay-Z's Black Album and put them over instrumentals from the Beatles' White Album.
Okay, well, someone already did it. Fuck me.
No, but
Whatever.
like they're pretty dope tracks, and with stem separation and whatnot, it would be pretty easy to take the ones with the Danger Mouse re-drums and just take Jay-Z's voice off and use the Beatles beats for a mixtape.
Oh shit, that's a good idea.
Do your own Gray Album.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm thinking like I don't even know what songs. I don't even know what Beatles songs. I know there's at least 3. I love the Beatles. I grew up on the Beatles, so.
Mhm.
Feel that.
So
He did
here's
another
my
one called The
question.
Who Print where he put Jay-Z vocals over Who instrumentals.
Oh wow. All right, so I have a question. I always ask this, so I'm gonna put you on the spot. It is what it is. So this past summer, I'm sure you've participated in a lot of shows, like you said.
Indeed.
What were the highs and lows out of that, and what did you learn from those experiences that you might be like, yeah, I'm gonna do that again, or holy shit, I'm never gonna get involved with that again?
I mean, it all stems into, like, regardless of whatever, what the fuck an artist is doing, yo. Before, like, if somebody offers an artist a show, I get it now, and it took me a long time to actually understand this shit. But it's a thing of understanding and reading the room and reading the actual energy of what you're getting into before you get into it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like being an artist on the up and up. People would offer me a show and be like, "Where's it at? Okay, who's on the list? Okay." And if it's somebody I have no issue with, or I don't know, I'm down. It's way deeper than that, though. Like, aside from all that shit's way deeper than that. It has to make sense, because it's like I delved into something else way and delved into from your question. But yo, I get it. You invoke something else. But yo,
I did on purpose. Purpose.
I knew, yeah. But yo, so basically, reading the fucking energy of what you're getting into before you get into it is the best thing to do. Because it's like, what would I take away? That's what I would take away from that.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly what I would
Okay.
take away from that. Knowing exactly what the fuck is happening.
Mhm.
all fucking loyalties and respects aside, know
Mhm.
what you're bringing, like what people are being brought into, what's actually
Mhm.
happening, and reading the atmosphere, yo. This is what it's about.
What about, okay, so that's a pretty good example. So let's say a well-known promoter
Yeah,
approached you
yeah.
and said that they had a high-ticket artist from the States that is going to be doing 5 shows across Ontario and Quebec.
Okay.
Um, because this person or this artist is a high-ticket artist,
Yeah.
um, are you automatically going to jump into this situation without doing your due diligence? Like if you've never heard of this promoter before, or if you have heard of it, but they've had some kind of shitty reviews in regards to how they do their business, how they treat the artists that they do end up bringing on board for that particular tour. Um, how do you handle that? How do you
I'm not gonna lie,
know?
I'm not gonna lie. Like, sorry, let me call you. I finish. Sorry, let me call you. How do I
No,
know?
I was just gonna say, like, how do you know? I don't want to say that it's gonna be worth your time,
Hmm.
but how do you know that?
See,
I guess where I'm taking this is being an independent artist. I feel like the music industry right now, they're not really hearing us. Like, look at what the Junos did. Even though they switched their idea, their minds. They went and decided to cut out reggae as a category, and a
really,
couple other,
They
yes,
cut a lot of
and
categories.
I
Yeah,
didn't know that they cut
yes,
reggae. Oh, that's
yes.
fucked up.
reggae,
It
children's music,
yeah,
some
and
other
it
world music things. I think.
Fuck me.
yes, yes. I think, and they left Afro beats.
Hmm.
So a lot of people were like,
What?
well, wait
Wait,
a
wait,
minute.
wait. They cut reggae and left Afro beats.
Yes. It
Well,
didn't
that's
make no
fucked up.
blood clot sense. None at all. See, that's when the yachty come out, but I'm trying to
Yeah, that's
maintain myself.
bullshit. That's
But
fucking bull. Yo, I want to throw this mic across the fucking.
Please don't.
that's how I felt when I
Look.
found that news out. But they reversed that
Yeah.
because of the backlash of all the different artists. I mean, I wouldn't have heard of Jacure if it wasn't for like the radio playing some of his stuff. Like a lot of the good Canadian reggae artists, like just as an example. But anyway, um, I'm kind of curving away from the actual topic. The for as an independent artist out there, I find that some of us seem to get taken advantage of.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
And I want to know, how do you control that? Because I don't see anybody trying to step and do that to you. I'm not saying that you're a brute and you're gonna sit there and punch somebody in the face, but you're obviously doing something proper to make them understand. Come to me with something correct.
Not gonna lie, yo. Respect goes a long way with me. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Mm,
try to could deal with myself or conduct myself in a way where I want the same respect from people that I give them. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm,
At the same time, I don't trust shit. So it's like when if somebody was to be like, "Yo, do you want to get on this and that with so and so?" If they say it to me at face value, I'm gonna be like, "All right, cool, holler at me, or holler at
mm-hmm,
the label, or you know what I'm saying, or whatever. Can I
mm-hmm,
bring my DJ?" You know what I'm saying? But like,
Yes, sir.
you know what I'm saying? But like, everything aside, it's a thing where I'm just like, fuck. It's face value until it's proven. Because like,
okay,
if I'm gonna, I can't, I don't have energy to be getting excited for every single thing that a potential promoter wants to offer me, or be like, I don't have it. I don't have the energy. If you really want to do this, let's talk. You can pitch it to me, and
mm-hmm,
then after the fact, if you're actually that serious, let's talk. You have no idea how much times I'd be doing shows, even like on my come up as a youth when I was on the up and up,
mm-hmm,
and fucking somebody would be like, "Yo, that was a dope set. That was a dope set. Yo, let's do a record." And then I'd be
mm-hmm,
like, "All right." And I'd be getting hyped because I'd be like, "Oh shit, they're starting to see the shit."
Mm-hmm.
And then I
yeah,
go aside for my smoke and be like, "So yo, what about that feature?" And they'd be like, "Oh shit, oh I gotta charge yo. Oh like yo motherfucker, I didn't reach out to you though." You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Mm.
that was things like that were lessons to me, yo. That shit taught me stuff. I was just like,
mm,
okay, these motherfuckers are just looking to hype themselves up. They don't really give a
Mm.
shit about
ah,
hyping up the youths or hyping up none. They just want to hype themselves up.
I think
So-
you experienced that before Zach too, where someone asked you to do a feature, and then when you like hit them back, they asked you for money.
Oh yeah.
What
dude.
happened to you too?
Oh yeah,
Crazy.
dude. That happens. Well, that's a very normal thing. Well, no, I shouldn't say it's a normal. Like it's a very regular thing.
See, I feel like that works if you or if I holler at somebody.
Mhm.
If they holler at you or any artist, they have no business asking for fucking bread.
Yeah.
Yo,
I
I have
agree.
this. Right? Am I wrong? Am I right?
I think you're right.
You're right. You're
I'm saying?
absolutely right.
But like, oh yo, I saw your set. You're dope. Thank you, yo. You want to just do a feature? All right, let's get it. Okay, I charge $3 bills, motherfucker. You hollered at me though.
Imagine I listen to your tape after this, and then I'm like, yeah, man, you should pay me $300 to hop on. Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Like you just
Same
you
shit.
would
That's
Yeah,
so
that's
get laughed at.
yeah, that'd be crazy, man.
that's craziness.
That's not the way to go about it. That's not the way to build your brand. I understand what y'all are trying to do, but don't do that. Don't. That's not it. You know what I'm saying? Don't
That's
do
what
that.
that's my point. That's my point. And that's what
It's
I'm
not
seeing
it.
more and more with our independent artists and what they go through. And who the hell out there is standing up for them to say,
Yo.
fuck off. That's not how
Yeah.
this shit should be.
Well, and
At all.
I think the people that are around long term are the people that are genuine and not like always pushing themselves on people. Do you know what I mean? Like
Facts.
myself, I don't like salespeople at all. And if you come across to me salesy, I need the music to speak for itself or your performance to speak. You can't. I don't care who you've opened for. I hate it when people come up like, oh, this is a small show for me. I've opened for this person, this person, this person, this person. It's like, yeah, I do 200 shows a year between like what you see in public and what's private and no one's allowed to come to.
Mhm.
Yeah, this could be small for me too, but I'm not telling you that because I'm here to do this show.
Yeah.
And then they get up there and they suck. It's like, why? Maybe instead of like all that energy you put into selling yourself, put it into your craft.
Hear that?
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
when
Or how about
I'm on stage and I can't stand still, when I've been up there for 3.5 hours already and I'm tired as fuck, but I can't stand still because it's so good, I have to move.
Mm-hmm.
That's what sells me. It's not you telling me who you've opened for.
Good point.
Yeah, nobody cares who you paid to open for, fam.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, oh, you had $900 one.
Hold on.
Good for
hold on
you.
a second,
That's
hold
not
on
always
a
the
second.
case.
Hold on a
I'm
second.
not trying to
Dre,
diss nobody.
It's
can
not
you
always the
repeat
case.
yourself? Can you repeat yourself just a little bit louder? Say that again, please.
Nobody
What did you
cares
say?
who you paid to open for, fam.
Thank you. All right, mic drop. I'm done. Fuck.
Although that's not entirely always the case.
No,
But
it
it is.
is.
But it
Listen,
is
listen,
often
listen.
oftentimes.
If they make it an ego boost, though,
Oh,
if
for
they
sure.
make it boost their ego, that's when they're pieces of shit. I'm not
Thank
downing nobody who
you.
pays to play, eh? I'm not downing nobody who does that.
Yeah.
Who does that? By all means,
It's,
get your
it's part of the,
facts.
like,
By
you
all-
know,
yeah,
Memphis
yeah,
Bleak
yeah,
told
yeah.
a story about how Jay-Z
paid
paid to open for Redman.
facts. I'm not dissing those motherfuckers
Yeah.
who do that, bro. It's the motherfuckers who make that an ego boost. And
Yeah,
be
you're
like, I
right.
did this.
You're right.
I
You're
did
right.
that. Motherfucker, you did this because you had the bread to do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
They didn't reach out to you. They didn't reach out to you to be like, yo, you should do this.
And that's why
I like your shit.
that's why you're
I can say a lot of stuff. I'm
Webby
gonna say a lot of
tour,
shit, but I'm gonna
just
keep my mouth
being
shut.
like organically asked to perform is so much better than like,
Yeah.
here's $1,000. Can I have
absolutely
15
is.
minutes, please?
Yeah, like that's why, like, well, I say it in the song Snakes, like, fuck it, let me flex for a minute. Just got back from a tour across the country like an outlaw. A lot of rappers paying for shit that I do without cost. I'm not even trying to make a statement that's about y'all. I'm saying that's the reason no one gave a shit about y'all. It's not that I'm trying to flex that I'm like you're doing these shows for free. It's that I'm saying that's the like people paying to get on shows when no one cares about them is why no one cares about them.
Build the
But they-
buzz first.
Facts. And yo, what you said is real because these guys will do a show that they paid to get on and go on like
And
the
not
cr-
come to sound check.
facts.
Oh
Fuck,
my
fuck.
god.
Yo, listen though. No.
$1,000 to get
Bro,
on a
bro,
show
bro,
and not
bro.
come to sound check.
These
Yeah.
guys will make it look like the whole crowd is there to see them.
Oh, for sure.
Yes.
Yeah. That's
These
not
guys
the plan.
will fucking act like the crowd showed up to see them and manipulate the cameras to be like the crowd.
Oh,
is
and do you know what the caption says in the morning?
What's that?
Last night was
a movie.
Get the fuck out of here. Yo, listen.
Yo.
Listen. I get it. I'm an artist too. We're all artists in our own right.
Yeah.
But yo,
Yes, we are.
It's a movie to us. You know what I'm saying?
It was a movie.
So I get it. We're so no. I understand. We're also, on that light. We're supposed to promote it as a movie to make people want to watch it. You know what I'm saying? So I get that.
Then again, as a consumer, if you see it on every time someone
Everybody's
performs, is like,
motherfucking-
or
Listen.
especially if you were at the show and you're
Yeah.
like, no, I was there. There were like 15 people,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
you rapped
no.
over your vocals. This was not. Yeah, this was a bad movie that I walked out of.
That sucks.
That does suck. Oh my god.
I mean-
my god.
It's a difference between Rush Hour 1 and motherfucking Blair Witch Project. That was a shit motherfucking movie. That movie was shit. I don't give a fuck. That movie was just about them motherfuckers running through the motherfucking bushes doing nothing. You know what I'm saying?
True
It's
enough.
not running down their nose and shit. Yeah, I'm fucking
Yeah,
around.
there's
I'm
different
fucking
levels to
around.
movies.
You know what I'm saying? I was fucking around though. I was fucking around. That was some fun. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes the foobar.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But like,
Oh my goodness.
But
But
yo,
yeah,
listen.
that was a good.
It's also a thing is like, yo, I get a feed right now on my social media. I scroll through and it says like one of my favorite artists is coming to Toronto, and I'd be like, all right, so how can I get on the show? And then I pay whatever I pay to get on the show, and then I'd be like, yo, guess who's opening for so and so? And then I make it look like it's a big deal that like they showed up to
They
see
came
me.
you.
They
Mhm.
reached out to me, not knowing that I paid to get on the shit. And then
Yeah.
these motherfuckers be like, yo, bro, guess who was there to see me? Or there was like 1,600 people in the motherfucking audience to see me. No motherfucker. Fuck your
No.
ego, bro. I hate these
Yeah.
egotistical motherfuckers, you know.
And that's part of the problem too with a lot of the shows is that if there's too many openers on that have that energy level, it kills it for the like by the time the
rest of them.
headliner hits the stage and you've already been standing there for 3 hours and you know maybe you've been excited for 10 minutes out of that 3 hours, it's kind of rough.
Facts.
It
Yo.
is.
My bad. Am I cutting you off, bro?
Not at all. Not at all. Not
I
at
feel
all.
like,
You're good.
yo, the topics are getting me hyped, so I don't want to feel like I'm boxing talks out of your mouth, too. You know what I'm saying?
No, you are good.
No disrespect. But yo,
We should keep an eye on time, though. That's the only thing.
true. But yo, bro, like, again, I'm not dissing no artist on the grind. I just don't like it when they make it their ego boost. I don't like it.
I feel that.
Kill your set, build your brand, knock
Mhm.
everything out that's in your way.
Mhm.
Don't know.
Mhm.
And stay humble.
Rush. Stay humble. Humbleness is the fucking thing that's lacking in the scene right now. Everybody
I'm glad.
feels like they because they can rap. Yo, listen, I respect a rapper's rapper. A rapper's
Mhm.
rapper is who I respect. If you can rap, you can kill any motherfucking actual beat that's in front of you. I
Mhm.
respect the fuck out of your craft.
Yeah.
But have fucking humbleness to your shit, bro. Know yourself and go on. You know what I'm saying? All the razzle dazzle doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I can go on and on about this shit, but don't know.
And nowadays, I mean, really,
Definitely.
rappers aren't really what's drawing in the audiences anymore. Like,
Because
it's,
the masses don't care.
yeah, they don't give a fuck. Rappers give a fuck. The masses
I almost
don't
said
give a
fuck the masses. I can't say that. Masses, we love y'all, but listen to us.
I
You know
don't
what I'm saying?
I don't. I love the core quality audience that listens to this show. I could give a shit about the masses.
Fair. That's actually fair. That's fair.
For
The
real.
heads. We care about the heads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Masses, y'all keep up with y'all. Keep up. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
If the masses are smart, they'll follow along, and if they're not, we'll keep our core quality audience. But never
Absolutely.
cheapen it for the masses.
You know what's gonna happen though? When Boom Bap comes back,
Yeah.
which people say is going to,
Yep.
the people that burned it out are gonna come back and do it again.
Mhm.
Hell yeah.
I don't want to talk to the ones that come back and do it again. The ones that burned it out when it wasn't cool, when they forward back and try again, don't talk to me.
Yeah.
I don't care. You guys are still my peers and my friend them and big up and we'll burn a spliff. But don't try to do music now that it's cool again.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Love y'all, respect y'all. but
Where were you
still-
in the trap era?
You wasn't with me when I was shooting in the gym. Yo.
Oh shit. Holy smokes.
So,
But yeah,
so
like
we do
Zach
have to
said,
keep an eye on the time, and there's
Yes.
one other topic I wanted to
Yeah.
discuss tonight. and it's not so hip hop, but it's a huge shout out to our co-host here, Natalie. She helped me co-host a live event last weekend, which was an event that we've both been pretty excited for. I've been talking about it with people for 10 years.
That's what's up.
And so also shout out to Jasenia and MJ, who were my next door neighbors for about 8 years. And I told them 10 years ago, when you guys get married, I'll do it up for you. And and we did.
We sure did.
And it was the most fun I've ever had DJing a wedding. That part where all the bridesmaids that used to sing J. Cole with me in Jess's garage singing No Role Models was like the most fun I've ever had at a wedding.
Yep. That was hype. It was hype.
And you did such a fantastic job on the mic as a co-MC.
Thanks.
So thank you for that. And I don't have any interest in doing more weddings, but hopefully we get to co-host other kinds of events together, because I think it worked out real well.
It did. It did. I'm a mad bitch behind the microphone, I'll tell you that.
You.
It works. It works. But yes. All right. So you know your task, Mr. Dre Specz. You have to be our sound selector. You're gonna cap off our evening, eh? You gotta give us a.
Well, he's gonna pick the songs. He's gonna pick the songs. I don't think we have time to record a mix tonight, so he'll pick the songs.
That's what I mean. He has.
Well, when I said selecta, I meant DJ, because DJ means rapper. But
DJ means Lord. DJ when you dance or DJ. But
see, all right.
Yeah, man. It depends on who's saying it.
That's true.
I took it straight from Buju to say, I am the DJ, and the DJ is the selector.
Yeah, yo, his interview was his Drink Champs was fucking
Drink Champs was fantastic.
I loved it.
I wonder what he would say about reggae getting cut and Afrobeat staying. I already know.
That's the most maddest thing I've ever seen. And now SoCan's given Drake the Songwriter of the Year award at this year's what do you call it? Award show. I just giggled.
It'd be
good for you, SoCan. I mean, it's not the Super Bowl, but
I mean, some artists actually write stuff.
What was the guy's name that actually writes this shit?
Oh God, what's his name?
Maybe he should be getting the songwriter award.
Well, let's see if he even shows up, right? So
yeah. But yeah, so shout out to everybody for listening.
Anyway.
You
and maybe watching if it worked out.
I think it worked out. I think it worked out.
Check us out. What's that?
If it didn't work out, hear us out.
Yo. Hear us out, y'all.
Perfect.
On your favorite podcast app. Come back next week.
Doing the music.
We will have Govna.
Yeah, fuck Govy. I'm joking. That's my fucking homie. My homie, big up.
And then next week the week after that we have Nathan Skulls from 420 Click.
Fuck Nate Skulls too. That's my homie.
So we've got some pretty good guests lined up already for the fall season. Lots more to come. Catch us next Tuesday at 10 p.m. on CFFF, Trent Radio 92.7 FM, and Peterborough, around the rest of the world at trentradio.ca and on your favorite podcast app and maybe YouTube.
Peace out, y'all.
Big up. Yep.
Thanks, Dre Specz, for hanging with us.
Enough love. Love and respect all the time.
Keep fit and have fun.
Stay blessed, y'all.
Bless.